then I'm going to tell you the theory and all this stuff that's going on with this Ronnie character, right? This Ronnie character, and then you got the Myro character, okay? So, Myro's a drug dealer. If you watched any Upchurch's videos, he went, so this guy's on the phone telling him, this is this Ronnie guy, right? So Upchurch Google views it, sees a guy sitting next to a red, I don't know what it was, a red car. And this is back in 2016, right? The same guy he went to his Instagram. It's the same guy that was sitting there in the photo, okay? The guy that called Upchurch was like, Upchurch got his information. He tracked the phone back and seen that it was coming from this dude's address, right? So he's on the phone with this guy, and he's like, hey, bro, how come when I track this phone back, it pings to this address, the one you're saying this Ronnie character lives at? And the guy's like, no, I'm in Roseville or whatever. He's like, no, you're not. I pinged the phone. You're literally right where you're saying this guy is. So let me put this theory out there. This guy on the phone, okay, and the guy, Ronnie, right, could live together. They could both be drug dealers. Like, you don't know that, but nobody's saying that. I mean, it's so crazy. And let me tell you this, that I think this guy that called in and said, oh, I wasn't at the party, but my cousins were at the party, okay? This is the only other, besides those friends, this is the only other person that said they had information about the party, okay? So the friends say, yeah, she got pretty drunk, you know, she was messed up, and we left, okay? Then you got this character who wants to call out and say, yeah, I wasn't at the party, my cousins were at the party, and they said Kylie was there, and yeah, she was pretty wasted, and, you know, she was a little out of control. You know, basically just putting out there something that backed up the friend's story, right? The friends they were smart enough to know that they would need at least one other person to come forward and back up their story, right? Of how they left her there, she was drunk, whatever, which we've already covered, friends would not have done. Okay, so they're known drug dealers. Upchurch proved that this Myro was a drug dealer or whatever, right? So, and they lived an hour and 32 minutes away from where the party took place, okay?